Okay, hey, it's HESSEL again. I just wanted to walk you through another gizmo. So you start with the explorelearning.com website, sign into your gizmos. Um, I'll go to, it should take you to your class, I believe. But this is the list. Here's like my third period class, and here's a bunch of gizmos. And so the one we're interested in is Sled Wars. That should be at the top of the list, or you could just go to Find Gizmos and search for Sled Wars, but click on that sucker and then click on it again to launch the gizmo. All right. So here is our, I guess, Yeti or Sasquatch or whatever you want to call it. And the or it says snow. The snowmen are down here. It doesn't say what this guy is. Who cares? But you can click on him and move him up and down, so you can see it at the highest point is 50 meters and the lowest point is 0 meters. And you can change the mass of this sled anywhere from 10 to 200 kilograms. You can change the number of snowmen all the way up to 5 snowmen. I don't know if you can actually get through 5 snowmen, but you can change the number of snowmen. And then when you run the simulation, you can see there's the speed down at the bottom, and then it will give you all kinds of information about the collision, the maximum speed, maximum energy, how many snowmen you destroyed, like 1.76, so you didn't actually destroy two. Don't forget to hit the reset button to bring it back to the way it was. You can also show the amount of energy, both potential and kinetic energy, so that's useful. Now that's one sled with the snowman. You can also have two sleds where the two Yetis collide with each other. So if I you can see that they crash into each other, and that's an inelastic collision. Or you could set it so that they bounce and they bounce off of each other, and they kind of do like that. Now we were going to use Sled Wars for the previous lab, but this also deals with energy a bunch. And now that we've done energy, now that we can talk about both energy and momentum with this lab. So I just wanted to kind of show you that. Keep in mind that the speedometers down at the bottom give you the speed while the app is running. And so there you go. All right. So I hope that helps. And email me if you have any questions.